So I'll show you something cool right now. This thing here is called a life straw, and it's said to clean 99.999% of bacteria out of the water. All it is just a straw with a whole bunch of filtration and purification in it. So we just grab. I've been traveling with a bottle of water, or with a empty bottle. Go down and fill it up right in the stream. Nice cold fresh water. And then that'll be good to travel with. And then all you do there is remove your top, get the bottom off for the filter end, and then you just go right ahead and drink away. I was a little bit nervous about using this at the beginning, but I've been probably put about 5 of those things in me now, and I feel absolutely fine. So I think they do the trick, so that's good. So that'll help you from having to carry about half a dozen or a dozen water bottles with you when you're traveling. So definitely would suggest get a life straw. It'll be a lifesaver, and if not, a back saver. So there it is. So I made it to the 23 kilometer mark. It means it went 8 kilometers today. Getting to another rickety bridge. This is the first one I've seen that actually has a sign on it that says caution, bridge awaiting repairs. So obviously gonna have to be careful going across that. This might be my last video, but kind of like what I was saying earlier. When you're walking along, it's all like got this part of the boat. So if you look around, it's pretty cool. Same type of tree. Every single. So yeah, a lot of parts are just mixed. Like getting used to it. So I just came through a really dense part of bush. The trail was pretty much non-existent, but ended up going through some brutal stinging nettle, and I haven't felt that in a while. So that was, I don't know if you've ever felt stinging nettle, but it's not very good to get into. It's like a weed plant, something, I don't know, but it's got these little spikes all over them, and they embed in your skin, or I don't know what the heck happens, but you walk through it, and it takes like 30 seconds or a minute, and then it just starts to burn and burn and burn like crazy. So my legs were on fire from that, and I was walking, and then it came like 5-6 feet away. Well, I was walking right up, and this friggin' turkey, I didn't even see it because everything was so tall around. And this turkey just takes right off, and it friggin' that scared the crap out of me. It was pretty funny. So it wasn't a vulture, it was wild turkey, and it just picked right up, flew for about 12 feet, and then went right back down, because I don't think they fly too much. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Got my heartbeat going, and legs are settling down now, so that's good. So that was kind of a cool experience. So I just passed 32 kilometer mark, which is good. 17 kilometers for today. My bag, I'm kind of like at that point again where there's the sun. It's beautiful out right now. It rained all morning, and now it's friggin' hot, really, really hot. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna go 3 more kilometers, and that's gonna be it for the day, and that'll be my 20 kilometers I wanted to do. So that's good. Oh, yeah, my bag. Yeah, so I don't know if it's probably just we walk all day with something and your body just gets used to it, I guess, because I know when I threw it on it was crazy heavy, and it is heavy. My shoulders are pretty sore, but it's not too bad. Especially because like I said, my sleeping bag got soaked, my tent's still soaked, so I am carrying a little bit of extra weight. Today, all I've eaten was 2 Pro Power Bars. I stopped at a really cool spot that I found to go try some fishing, and I stayed for about 1 hour there. I could see the fish in front of me, and I couldn't hit nothing though. I tried a couple spoons, I tried maps, I tried twister, the worm and the bobber out. I couldn't catch a thing, so that really sucked because I'm getting pretty hungry. So anyways, it's not a big deal. I got I still have 2 of those dehydrated beef stews. I didn't even eat one last night. I had some fish and 2 Power Bars, and then that was definitely good for the night. So yeah. So no matter what, worst case, I'm out of the way. Worst case, I'm gonna be eating one of those stews tonight. I don't have any more Power Bars for the day. I got 2 more left. I gotta save for tomorrow. So 5:30 right now. We got 3 kilometers to go. We're gonna find a spot. This is gonna be 100 times better than yesterday's, because yesterday's idea of camp was a lot more cooler than camp. It staying out in the middle of the water. This was like a huge rule breaker for one. If there's a flash flood, I'd be definitely dead. But I don't think there's flash floods around here anyways, so it's not anything to really worry about. But sleeping on rocks was just ridiculous. And then my tent shifted, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. The thing had collapsed on me pretty much, just because it's just like a 4-pole tent. And it wasn't collapsed, nothing broke or nothing came loose, but the thing was like rolling. So it was pretty much, it was on top of me. So I woke up and shifted it and got it sorted. But everything right now, well, I can pretty much camp anytime right now, so that's good. But I want to go. I'm gonna go. Ideally, I want to go 3 more kilometers, as long as I stay on the river. Because the river is right beside me, and I'm anxious just to sit down. I want to catch some fish so I can eat, because I'm hungry. But I just want to chill out too and relax. So yeah. So I'm gonna find some flat ground that's near the water, which isn't gonna be a problem, I don't think, from looking at the map. And gonna relax, hopefully catch some fish, have some dinner, and obviously set up camp, and just have a peaceful night. So looking forward to that. 3 more kilometers away, almost there. All right, this is it. We made it to camp. Didn't get to 35, and that's by choice, because been going. This is the Bible out here pretty much for me, the Maitland Trail Guide. So if I even keep going to 34, it's going to be kind of like last night, which is that way. So if I look at that, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So right now I'm right on the river, and I can even crawl down right here with that little stream. So it's going to be good. It's going to be perfect. I got nice flat land, so that's good too. Tonight's sleep's going to be about 500 times better than last night, so I can guarantee that. And plus, it's like 6:30 tops right now, so I got hours before. It's like 3 hours before it even really starts getting dark. It was still bright, or not bright, but like it was like 10 o'clock last night before it was completely dark. So I got a few hours now where I can, exactly like I said, I rip the backpack off, and I can set the camp up. I can go for a swim, wash myself off, and I can do some fishing and just completely relax. So tonight's going to be a really good night. Today's been a great day. Tonight's going to be a good night, and we'll be well rested for tomorrow to do the last part of the hike. And I can't believe it's going to be over already, because that was crazy how fast it's already went by. It's just nuts. So yeah, so I'll set the tent up and then have some fun. So I was just going down for a swim, got my swimming shorts on, tent set up, and there's some pretty cool things down there, but I ended up seeing a whole pile of crayfish. So I was lucky enough and able to grab one, pretty neat. And I scooped that up because like I was saying earlier when I was fishing, everything I was using I wasn't able to catch a single thing on. I do have a couple worms left. Well, I have a bunch of worms left, but I wasn't able to catch anything, so I'm happy I was able to find this guy, and I friggin' he's still very much alive. I went to go grab him and he started putting his, I don't know, those tongs were like the lobster from Finding Nemo, so I was a little bit of a pussy, and so I found a stick and I made a little Y out of it, and then I just, went down and I kind of got on his backside, and then from there just grabbed him up. So that's one way. There's another technique there for you to trap a crawfish. So now I am gonna go down and actually take a swim, and then gonna have a go at some fishing with my new bait and see if I can get dinner. I'm gonna get dinner tonight, 100%. I'm gonna do it. So we're all settled into camp now. I did about an hour's worth of fishing and didn't do so hot. I ended up catching 2 small fish, so that's better than nothing. But it's only 9 o'clock at night, so I got a fire going. I'm drying out my sleeping bag for a little bit. It's almost dry now. Getting things just cleaned up, and got the tent, of course, set up. So I'm going to be trying for the first time ever really having a dehydrated type of food. I don't think I've ever had before. So this is Mountain House beef stroganoff. Yeah, guy at work. So I'm into the beef stroganoff now. I've only had one bite, but I actually really liked it. And I didn't have a spoon, but I did have a stick and tin foil and a rubber band. So obviously that worked pretty good for that. But yeah, I didn't read the directions perfect, and I didn't take, I forgot about that little silica bag or whatever this shit is. I don't know. I forgot that was in there when I put the boiling water in, so that was kind of a boo-boo. I'm sure I'm not gonna die. But yeah, I know I had one bite and it was really good. So it's nothing I would eat at home, but right now it's absolutely hitting the spot. It's so good. And thanks to the spoon too, of course. But yeah, so dinner's good so far. That's good. It's still really bright and nice outside. Or maybe we do gotta go in. No. That's pretty good doing it. This is the first time doing it. Shoes on. I've been out a few times not barefoot. There's a small little set of falls right there. Which I haven't used any of that, but the only thing I've tried looking on with is God, I didn't even mean to do that, I swear to God. So I had no luck at all fishing. I didn't go out for much, or for very long. I only went out for about a half hour. It's gotten dark now, so I'm all done. But yeah, that's about it. It was a good day. I was thinking, I keep hearing friggin' noises and shit around me. It was just a toad 2 seconds ago. I'm really not that spooked or anything, but kind of funny.
Guar, gum, dry milk, dehydrated, and brewer's yeast, wheat, gluten,
contains
soy,
milk,
lemon juice,
wheat,
soy, and egg.
which that doesn't really matter.
I gotta have freaking food. That's probably enough of that.